Are you a music education major? Well, then this video is for you. Today, we're talking about how to thrive as a student teacher. I'm Dr. Josh Bledsoe. Welcome to the Practice Break. Congratulations! You've made it to the final crucible of your music education degree, student teaching. No doubt your teachers have done an excellent job preparing you to be an effective music educator. But today we're talking about how to get the most out of your experience as a student teacher. I'm approaching this topic today not as a music educator, but as a member of the music industry that spent an entire career on both sides of the podium. How you handle yourself as a student professional can have ripple effects that last the entirety of your career, both good and bad. So let's talk about how to make this time in your life as beneficial for you as it is for the students with whom you'll interact. And stick around to the end for my most valuable tip on making this time in your life work for you for years to come. Number 1, keep perspective. Keep perspective on why student teaching is such an integral part of the music education process. This is your opportunity to gain hands-on experience on a daily basis in the classroom and to put into practice all the skills that you've learned up to this point in your music education. Every mentor treats their student teacher a little bit differently, so be flexible. But above all, remember that you are there to learn from your mentor and not to showcase the skills that you've gained in school. A recurring theme in this video is going to be that this time in your life is meant to build a network of professionals who are able to give you great recommendations. Remember, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So stay open to criticism and be humble throughout the entire process. Number 2, arrive early, leave late. Now, this seems pretty basic, but it always bears repeating. Punctuality and reliability are the two most desirable traits for any potential employer. Use this time to show your mentor that you're serious and committed about this profession and that you're committed to getting the most from their mentorship. I'm not telling you to spend every waking hour in the band room, but arrive early enough to collaborate with your mentor and talk about the day's plan, and stay late enough to debrief about what happened after rehearsal. Number 3, keep a work-life balance. Now I know I just told you to arrive early and stay late, and you should, but you should also carve out time to engage in some self-care. As a profession, education has an incredibly high turnover rate, and among that turnover rate, music education usually ranks at the top. Take some time to explore the community that you're living in, get to know new people, and have a great time. It should go without saying, but please be sure to do this responsibly. You never know who's watching. Number 4, create professional distance. Some of the students that you'll work with may only be a few years younger than you, so avoid the temptation to make a connection or appear relatable by letting yourself get drawn into classroom gossip or socialization. Be very careful with social media and wait until a student has graduated to add them on Facebook or to respond to any friend requests. And finally, this might seem a little bit counterintuitive, but create a little bit of healthy professional distance between you and your mentors. Remember why you're there. Always be polite. Always be friendly. But keep enough of a distance that you can keep perspective on why you're there and get the most out of your time. Number 5, learn the administrative duties. Oftentimes, first-year teachers lose their positions not because they're poor teachers, but because they're not handling the immense administrative load that's required to be an effective teacher. Pay attention to the administrative duties that your mentor has and ask questions, as they might not bring you into this side of the process right away without some prodding. You might be surprised to find out that exemplary organizational skills go a lot farther than musical prowess alone. Number 6, keep practicing. Carve out time every day to continue to learn and grow on your instrument. Keeping your chops together will not only make you a more effective communicator of your own musical ideas, but it'll help inspire the students around you when they see you putting in the work that you ask them to. Well, I told you to stick around to the end for my most valuable tip, so here it is. Genuinely network. If we're being honest, one of the most valuable parts of student teaching is developing references and gaining professional relationships. But notice that I use the word genuinely. Administrators and teachers can sniff out someone who's self-serving in a heartbeat. So do everything with a genuine desire to learn. Get to know the administrators and other teachers in your school and learn how the music program fits into the overall educational network. You never know when one of these personalities will come out of the woodwork to be a huge advocate for you and your career. Well, that about sums it up. You've chosen an incredibly rewarding career path. And even though that career may not be as culturally appreciated as it should be, the students on whom you're making an indelible impact will be forever grateful. Keep practicing, and we'll see you soon.